going to be a really quick video. Let me make sure you guys are in focus. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how I varnish. So this is kind of crazy sounding, but this is how I found that it's the easiest way to remove the oils that drift up while your painting is drying. So we add things like dimethicone and silicone and all this stuff to our paintings. Well, while it's drying, have you ever noticed when you touch your painting there's an oily feel to it? Well, that is while the paint is drying, it releases that silicone and it just floats on the top and it dries, and then you have an oily finish to your painting. Well, you can't leave that oil there when you're ready to varnish. So my first step is I take all-purpose flour and I sprinkle it on top of my paintings and I let it sit for a couple of hours. Sometimes I let it sit for overnight. But you hear my dog, he's crying for me to come play with him. I'll play with him when I get done with this video. But I let all of this flour sit on my paintings. Sometimes I let it sit overnight, sometimes it's just a couple hours. Depends on how heavy the oil is on the painting. Now, when I get done with this, I'll knock all this flour off of my painting. I'll take it to the sink and I will lightly wash it with a soft sponge twice with Dawn dishwashing liquid. And that's going to remove the excess oil that is still sitting on your painting. But this way, I feel like is a way that it's inexpensive and it soaks up that oil. Good morning, Miss Lori Marie. It's so good to see you. Just talking about how I varnish my paintings because I do add so much oil to them. I take all-purpose flour and I sprinkle it on my paintings and I let them sit for a couple of hours. And what that does is it kind of acts like kitty litter on an oil spill from a car. It soaks up all that oil, and then you just wash it off a couple times with Dawn dishwashing liquid and you're ready to varnish. Of course, you have to let your paintings dry, which is what I am doing over here. These are paintings that I'm actually going to put, I'm super excited to tell you guys this. I got a contract with a gallery and they want to hang 10 of my pieces. So I have washed all of these pieces. Oh, thank you, Miss Lori Marie. But I've washed these particular pieces because they all had silicone in them. And I will be, thank you, Lori. It's my very first contract with the gallery. I did a gallery expo in October and I did very well. So I'm excited to have a contract for 3 months. These are all paintings that need to be varnished, hanging on the wall. If you guys ever wonder what my paintings look like hanging on the wall, this is it. That's one of my favorites. There's one of my favorites. If you haven't noticed, my style is more vibrant colors. I love vibrant colors. Check that one out. And when you let it shift in the light, the brown part is actually copper. Thank you. You know, there is so not enough hours in the day. I actually have a little time off of work, so I'm trying to get my paintings varnished. But this I like this way because I feel like it doesn't harm my paintings. A little bit of flour and a little bit of soap to get all of that done. Sign me up. Sorry, my area is such a hot mess. I mean, I'm telling you. Someone told me that if you're not an artist, if you yeah, that's a lot of varnishing, girl. Let me tell you, I have so many paintings to get ready. I did already before started varnishing, just to save myself a little time. I went ahead and put my hanging, well, not that one. I've got to do that one, but I went ahead and I put the hanging wires and all that stuff. I do my own wiring so that the gallery can hang it. I write the name of the work on the back, the size, my name, and my company name. So all of that's done. Now all I have to do is let these dry, and I'm good to go. I will be ready to, I did all these this morning, so I'll be ready to varnish by at least this evening, hopefully, because they need to dry. The frames in them need to dry. But yeah, so this was just a quick little 5-minute video, you guys. Thank you all for stopping in. I just wanted to show you all this because I don't think I've ever touched this on my channel, how I varnish my paintings. So there's just a couple of easy steps. One, the flour to soak up. Have a great day, colorful girl. I love you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Flour to soak up the oils as much as you can. Dawn dishwashing liquid to remove any remnants. And let it dry. And then you're ready to varnish. I do use a spray varnish because it's fast, it's easy, and I can get an even coating. I hope you guys were all inspired by this and learned a little something. If you have a different way of varnishing, please let me know. I'm always open to try new techniques. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, y'all. Oh, wait. Flour before dish soap. Yes, ma'am. I put flour. This is just all-purpose flour, the cheap stuff from Walmart. I get the Great Value brand because I'm just going to use it to varnish my paintings. But flour, then dish soap, twice, and let it dry. Have a great afternoon, y'all. And please be inspired.